3, 2, 1.
I am sweating like a pig. Here's a sock. I just said he and then that's she, but whatever. I do want to kind of spruce it up a little bit. Welcome back to Casey's Garage. Today we're going to finish up the Silverado, and probably can't see here in the camera, but the headliner's coming down in spots, and so we're going to use some adhesive and try to put that back up, get the truck cleaned up, do something about the hole in the bed, and then it'll be retail ready. Alright, so I decided not to take the headliner out and redo it because it's really not hanging down that bad. And this is a work series truck, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But we are going to go in and fix these spots here where it's hanging down. And to do that, we're going to use a stick or the shim and some adhesive spray. All right, we're going to try using this Loctite spray adhesive. I've already had this sitting around, so it should be perfect for this job. And then some old license plates that I took off of cars bought at auction. And then right here is our first spot we're going to try to fix. It's drooping down just a little bit, and we'll just have to, we'll just do that. Spray the back side, then let it sit for about a minute, and then apply it. So let's see what we can do here. It's super windy out, so I gotta be careful not to spray where it sprays back at me. There we go. Alright, so it says wet. Let it sit for about a minute. Alright, I think it's been close to a minute. Go ahead and see if we can get this to stick back up there. Oh yeah. Would you look at that? I'm gonna get a ruler or something. It's actually stuck to the ruler. Alright, so that's up there pretty good. I think I'll let that dry, and then we'll put, well, never mind. Like I'll tuck the edges in after I let it dry, but I was able to do it with my finger. There we go. That's a really thin material, so hopefully the glue's kind of, you can see where it's wet underneath there, so hopefully that'll dry up and blend in, but well, if not, oh well. All right, and right here on the driver's side, same thing. Kind of get that. Okay, that is nice and gooey. Let that sit for about a minute. All right, guys, so while I was waiting on this to dry, I got a phone call, and I need to go show that Nissan Versa. So it looks better. You can see the adhesive where it's wet there on the other side, but we'll let that set up. And I got one little spot here to touch up, but let's go ahead and finish this up and get that front piece right there up there, and then we'll come back and work on where that hole in the bed is. if you guys can see it. There it is. And we'll work on doing something about that. All right, so here's the hole from the top side. We've got everything kind of bent back in place. Now I'm going to use some of the scrap metal, and we're going to cut this in strips, cover up the hole, use some self-tapping screws, and call it a day. And then we'll put the bed liner back in here. All right, almost done. We got one more piece to put right here. It's not the prettiest repair, but like I said, we have a bed liner that goes in here, and it's gonna be nice and sturdy. So the truck was a little newer and it's worth a little bit more. I'd do a little bit differently, but I think this will work just fine. All right, so we went ahead and put some caulking around to keep it watertight. That looks pretty good. Now we'll go ahead and put the bed liner back in, and then we'll finish buttoning up the truck. And voila, guys, all done. Doesn't that look a lot better? Now it is sticking up a little bit over here, so we'll have to probably heat this plastic up a little bit to reshape it. But that looks a lot better. And now, also sturdier. So, well, it's getting late. It's starting to get dark. We'll call it quits for today. And then we'll come out here in the morning and probably tackle the inside and get the truck completely detailed. And it'll be ready to go. Well, we are on the final stretch with the Silverado. Now it's time to go ahead and get this engine bay cleaned up. Same method as before, using some super clean with my power washer and then my leaf blower. And then we'll wipe it down with a rag. Then it'll look pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up. And then we'll run this thing down to the car wash, put some tire shine on her, go take some pictures. All right, so now it's been drying for a little bit. We'll go ahead and use this Meguiar Super Shine. Just cover the plastics with it. And I'll leave an Amazon link to all the stuff I use, so if you guys want to help support the channel and grab some of this stuff for yourself, much appreciated. Let's go ahead and just get this all kind of soaked down, all the plastics. We'll do this in a second. I don't like using tire shine because if you're not careful, you can gum up your alternator and stuff. A lot of dealers use it. I personally don't like using that, except for the intended purpose of shining tires. And this stuff works pretty good. There we go. That down. Oops. Did I just break that? I did. There's a ground wire that is broken, and so yeah, I don't know what it's grounding. It just goes to the hood and there's no light, but we'll fix that in a minute. We'll fix that. No biggie. I don't know if it was already broken, I just didn't see it, or me tapping it just now broke it. Not really sure. All right, so easy fix. Just clipped off the, actually I didn't have to clip it off, it's already broken. So just peeled back the wire insulation a little bit, put on a new connector, put some electrical tape around it, and now it's good and tight. Well, it's time to enjoy the AC a little bit. Run this Silverado through the car wash, grab some lunch, then we'll go back, put some tire shine on, wipe down the floors, and then we'll go take pictures and list it for sale.